I'm the only one putting shots up like a potluck. We come with it. My man, Kyle Kuzma, putting shots up. Goodness gracious. Speaking of a man who should be a Laker right now, speaking of a man who'd be a perfect piece to help the Lakers right now, it's about time that we put a little love, sprinkle a little adoration, a little complimentation to my man, Kuz. Kuz. Like, you forget how good Kuz is, and you forget how tall he is because of how oversized his sweaters are, don't you? Like, Kuz looks like the youngest brother of 4 who's like 10 and wears his 17-year-old brother's sweaters to, like, the party. And you're like, what? Tries to, like, get in. You're like, Kuz, what are you doing walking into the tunnel with a sweater that's, like, 4 inches longer than your hands? I don't even know how a sweater can be made that big, knowing that Kuz is 6'10". Kuz is 6'10". He plays like he's 6'6", plays like he's 6'8". But, man, this guy is big. He's got decent hops, and he doesn't use his length nearly as much as he should. But when he does, I tell you what, it is tremendous. He is now only the 3rd most dunking player on a very non-dunking Wizards team. So when he put his nuts on Joel Embiid's face, it was a shock to me, I would say. And then he celebrated after. Color me tickled. Kuz, I didn't know you had it in you. Kuz. There was a reason for it, turns out. Goes back to Kuzma's rookie year. He explained the details in his post-game presser. Let's listen.
My rookie year, I tried to dunk on him, and it didn't go so well. And, he came up to me after. I told him that, but he told me if I did that again, he'll punch me in the face. So, I owed him for sure.
He said, no, Joel Embiid definitely told him he would punch him in the face if he tried to dunk on him. And I keep waiting for Kuz to flip the switch and be this, like, elite scorer. But that would require Kuz to be consistently aggressive. And I just don't. Kuz is a sweet boy. He doesn't seem like an aggressive guy to me, on or off the floor. But this hammer dunk, this gave me some hope. And he is killing right now. I tell you what, he is balling all phases of the game. In the last 10 games, Kyle Kuzma, my man Kyle Kuzma, who was a joke on the LA Lakers, he came out, said some things about what he wanted to accomplish in a new team, and now he is doing it. 24 points, 12 rebounds, 1 block, and 3.5 assists on average in the last 10 games. Those are all-star numbers. That is a tremendous. He has been a hero. For anybody who is a Washington Wizards fan, God bless you. So you know what Kyle Kuzma is right now in the stretch. He has hit clutch shot after clutch shot. He was in the D back at home against the Detroit Pistons, which we don't talk about the fact that you had to have a game winner against the Detroit Pistons, but he did. He came through, got the dub, hit the game winner. And everybody's like, Kuz, fix our drinking water, Kuz. This man's from Flint. But man, I tell you what, he has become almost more important late game situations than even Brad Beal, because Brad Beal gets so much attention, right? So let's just soak it in for Kuz. Like, let's just give Kuz. I get a lot of hate about how many negative things I say, but like, Kuz has a special place in my heart. Even when he shoots air balls, like, you just kind of love him. And he told the world, I can have a bigger role. And we all laughed. We were like, Kuz, no, you can't. Like, just get your 8 rebounds and your, like, 13 points and, like, your 1 assist or 2 assists. Like, no. Like, he is that. Even though he's a little bit of a chucklehead, like, he is actually, who wouldn't want a 6'10 guy who's putting up 24, 12, 1, and 3.5? I don't know a team that can't use a guy like that. A perimeter scorer on the wing at 6'10, he's damn near 7 feet tall. He is maybe one of the more underrated role players that could be plugged and played. That's probably one of Tommy Shepard's greatest assets that he acquired in that Russell Westbrook trade. I bet you could get a couple of firsts for Kuz if you traded with, like, the Portland Trailblazers. They might be in 2028, 2029, because we don't have a lot. But I tell you what, I bet you Joe Cronin would try to swing for some Kyle Kuzma. So let's look for this year and next year to be Kyle Kuzma's breakout year.